Joe, I don't know if you're busy. There was something in stage that I would like queued up. Or Sarah, whichever of you is available. Our engineers are working incredibly hard behind the scenes here.
They look busy. I actually can't see Sarah, but I'm assuming she's busy too.
I just assume she's typing like a madwoman.
Busy. Oh, she's busy eating. Well, but I was busy eating for a while. You got to have your breaks.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
We can just rap for a little while.
Yeah. Well, what we can do is we can adopt an orc.
Oh.
Ooh. Are these the new Oryx for Age of Sigmar?
Yeah, the Iron Jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the viewers, Made of Cake, made MAID. They have been painting orcs. They had a set of 4 orcs, and were asking each shift to choose one, adopt it, give it a name, and then they're going to paint it up in the shift colors.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, Nightwatch got first pick, and they picked one that was holding a giant sword that had a little handle in the blades. So it was like a giant cleaver.
Oh, yeah.
Very strong choice. Dawnguard, we had been talking about this in Slack last night. Unfortunately, we had all arrived on a consensus of the orc that was holding 2 axes. Unfortunately, Dawnguard beat us to him.
Right.
So we have a choice. We either have the one that's on screen right now.
2 knives.
Which is 2 swords.
Yeah.
And then there is another one, which is axe and sword.
Okay.
I actually kind of like that one. I think the photograph is not doing it many favors.
No,
right,
I
because
don't think
the sword is being held across the body, and I think it would look more dynamic from a different angle.
I think so too. And we should also note, by process of elimination, we are also picking the orc for Zeta.
Right.
Yes.
So I like taking the one with sword and axe and sending the one with 2 swords to Zeta, because Zeta feels like more of a swordy word to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Greek word for sword is zyphos.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I like this plan. So we are going to go with this fellow that I'm pointing at from behind.
His diversity of weapons represents our own diversity of talents.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think he's kind of got like a chill vibe. All the other orcs are like posing quite hard, and this guy's just...
What? These things are heavy. I'm not going to lift them over my head unless...
He's just vibing.
Yeah.
And so we also have to name this orc.
All right, so what's our vibin' axe and orc and sworded orc called? Because so we know that he likes to keep a diverse threat portfolio.
Yep.
I have a name that came to mind.
Okay.
Sheath Breaker.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
Sheath Breaker.
For context, Nightwatch named their orc with the giant cleaver Binky.
Okay.
Binkii. And Dawnguard named their orc with 2 axes, I think it was Dawngar.
Dawngar.
Yes.
So, let's see. What about just like Nigel?
Do we lean really hard into like the because these are Sigmar orcs, and I don't know. You might know more Warhammer. You definitely know more Warhammer than me, Cameron. Are the Sigmar, the fantasy orcs, also a pastiche of Cockney soccer hooligans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's go with
absolutely.
Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was an audible.
Yeah,
like-
I like Nigel a lot.
Yep. All right. So, Made of Cake, we have decided to name this orc Nigel. There's also a direction to leave a note in the box asking them to name their orc as well, as the viewer will be asleep.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, Nigel is Made of Cake says in chat, is Nigel spelled a special way? Just the way you spelled it. The normal way. Nigel lives an extraordinary life. That doesn't need to, extend to his nominative determinisms.
Yep, exactly. Just because he's in a fantasy novel doesn't mean he has to have a weird spelled name.
Yep.
All right. So,